absolutely glorious, and I'm glad that I went for one more game. Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with ST2 because this tank lately got buffed. And if we would take a look at this, what Wargaming has done, pretty much Wargaming gave a bit of the DPM. Wargaming made the reload between the shots tiny touch faster. Wargaming gave a bit of the turret armor, which is nice, and a bit of the turret traverse speed. All in all, I believe most of you would agree that ST2 before was a pile of caco. I mean, for me it was close to unplayable level, right? Now, we are going to play some games and we will check it out. How does it look like? Is it better than it was before? I have no doubts it should be. And I checked expectation values as well in this tank, and looks like since the tank got buffed, people start playing with the tank and expectation values are going quite a bit up, which is quite interesting thing. I must admit I haven't played with this vehicle yet because it's one of those tanks which I don't really care about, but that is alright, and we will check it out. We will check it out, fellas. Good. Greetings, 140. Okay, what do we want to do? What is the goal, and what is the hope, and what is the dream? I would say our goal is straightforward. I really want to take this position to play hull down, and I would love to go for double penetration shot over there. Now, the most fun aspect of this tank, at least for me, is double pens, okay? Whenever you are going ham and whenever you are going for a doubles, I think this is where the fun of this tank is. At least that's what I think. I'm going for it. I mean, fellas, that is hell of a fun, okay? This is the best part of all of this, and this is a lot of fun whenever you are hitting those doubles. Obviously, I lost a lot of hit points and I'm not very happy about it, but it was worth it. A double shot in the ass for a concept 5, I am feeling happy about that. Now, all in all, probably he penetrated me somewhere in the side. Yeah, not a big surprise. We know the Hori is sniping from the back, and, you know, I just simply cannot complain about this, can I? Also, what we need to do now, I would say we need to focus. I would say we need to focus on this object who will peek sideways here eventually. Eventually, he will get bored. And whenever he will get bored, he will try to side scrap over there, and then we are booming. Yeah, not a big surprise. Very, very nice. Can we get one more? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Free punishment out of nowhere. That's very, very good. And once again, that was predictable because he had no clue anyone is sitting in this side because we were spotted up. And that is fine. Now, the standard penetration of this tank is like 260 and kind of slow shell velocity of the 900, which isn't ideal if you would ask me, but it is how it is. If you are loading gold, I would say gold penetration of this tank is kind of weak. 310 millimeters of penetration with a gold, it isn't the best penetration. And I think this is one of the weaker things of this tank, if you know what I mean. I think if the tank would have 330 penetration or 340 penetration, it would be significantly better. It truly would. Okay, by the way, this Yoch is sitting in very, 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 very bad position. The main reason why am I saying so? The main reason why am I saying so is whenever we will have people playing over there, they are going to have a crossfire towards him, and whenever we are going to have a proper crossfire, it is going to be a lot of fun. Hi. Fellas, doubles with this tank is a lot of fun, I am telling you. Even though this can kill the DPM, you know, This can kill the grind to a certain extent, you know, and kill momentum. It is just a lot of fun to go for it. And this is once again my favorite tank where this is my favorite thing where this tank goes. It's just a lot of fun. What do you want me to say? Okay. What we are expecting TN Hash, 50 TP, maybe Leo, all of them to make pressure like this. If it will happen, we are going to have a great time farming. That's what I want to see. And in this situation, we just simply need to be patient. I know that they could have crossed like this. I am aware of that, but let's get real. Heavy tanks won't be patient to the level that they are going to take the safe road, you know? That is very, very unlikely. Meanwhile, ooh, T10, hi there. First of all, Charfooter needs to die. I have a feeling Charfooter is kind of dead meat at this point. And we need to keep in mind that enemies will make pressure like this. Yoch? What is the alpha damage of the Mr. Yoch? Mr. Yoch! 550 in the face. Uy. Can I do something about this? I doubt it, but we will try to get the most use of all of this. Okay, I see. We are living for another shot, I guess. Can we get one more? Yes, we can. He still has one more shot left. Wait, let's try to bounce. Good. Very, very good. How about one more? No! Close, but no banana. I really wanted to eliminate the 50 TP. It's okay. I mean, okay, for a very first battle, to look at this tank, by the way, I played some games before this tank got buffed, so I know how the tank felt before, you know? And it was disgusting. It truly was disgusting. Now, it doesn't look that bad. I must admit, it doesn't look that bad. I would not call it bad or unplayable tank, at least after the first games, or after first game, but this is just a first impressions. I need a couple of more battles and we'll see what we can do for this tank. Let's teleport to the scoreboard. And we are back. Great, look at this. We finished the battle with 4,400 damage. We got ourselves very first victory, that's great. We are fourth by experience, we are first by the damage. We made 82,000 credits, although most of those credits are coming from completing the mission. So this is nothing unusual and nothing too crazy. And one thing what I want to say, I made my mind and ST2 will move to 3 stars, and looking into the Mark of Excellence, before ST2, in order to get Mark of Excellence on this tank you needed to play for 4,100, and now after the buffs it is up to 4.6 or 4.7,000. This is quite an interesting stuff. Looks like either this buff helped this tank that much, or alternatively, people just started playing with this vehicle and they're performing quite okay. Interesting, let's go for round number 2. Okay, this is an interesting one. Lakeville standard battle. Okay, let's try to make it work. I will do what I usually don't, and I will try to be relatively, I can't say aggressive. I am going to play in 1-2 line, right? My main mission is to pretty much slap everyone who will try to be aggressive here. And I'm not messing around, I am already loading the heat ammunition, and let's see can we craft some good use. Obviously, I believe I do not need to tell you that I am not planning to get like super aggressive instantly and to overpush this. I think it is not the right way to play this game, and it's just simply not, it isn't worth it, in my opinion. But looking into all of this, there is a chance we are going to farm the Mr. Badger. I believe we are going to beat the living crap out of Mr. Jackpizda, who is sitting in the back as well. So this should be okay. Now, I need to be kind of brave here. What do I mean by saying this? I do not want to sit in the back and do nothing. I want to get involved and I want to peek over there like this. Ooh, okay. Udes is taking one for the team, I think. just because of us. How about this Badger? Oh, Concept, how are you doing? Now we know Concept has a decent angle. How about this Mr. Badger? Do I have a lower plate shot? Not quite. Honestly, not quite. Plus on top of that, we can see that Concept wants to play the game. Very interesting. Greetings, Concept. Unfortunate. Not a greatest shot of all time. And yeah, Arthas has an angle. Okay, I really do not like how the things are looking like here. What do I mean by saying this? Enemies are not pushing via the valley, right? They made a decision to play very, very passively, and they do not care about this. And that is fair play, fellas. That is very fair play. I can't play in this position because if I am going to get spotted behind Udes, Udes will take one shot for the team, which I really do not want to... I do not want to mess up this guy's game plan or plan overall, right? Because that would be a bit of the PP move from my side. And in this situation, all we need to do, we need to try to penetrate this Badger. Now, this is the situation where I said before that I would love to have a bit more penetration, and with a bit more penetration, we would be able to slap enemies significantly better, right? That's what I said before. Meanwhile, now, where the armor goes of this tank, as you can see, Badger with a gold shreds us in the face. This is not ideal, but that's what we have. And you know what? I have a feeling that this is going to be pretty horrible. What do I mean by saying this? I mean, enemies should make a hardcore pressure here. And unfortunately, but we do not really have anyone sniping from the back, and oh boy, Udes is AFK, I think. Oi, oi. Well, I think we are getting one-way ticket in this situation. Unfortunately, but we are getting one-way ticket. There is nowhere to escape, and at this point we are just trying to get as much use as we physically and possibly can. Now, where the armor of this tank goes, as you can see, enemies are shredding this tank straight in the face whenever you are sitting. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Whenever you are sitting in this situation, everyone is shredding you in the face. It's not like the whole armor is excellent or something. But fellas, listen, this is not the game I am going to cry about. No, but Skill, how you cannot cry about this game whenever you have made 1.7 thousand? There is nothing to do in the round like this. Whenever you are melting, or I suppose to say your team is melting to the level that it is 1 to 9, fellas, you can be Super Saiyan, you will still get Cactus up the bottom. And that's okay, better luck next time. You just simply can't do absolutely anything here. An enemy team was that much stronger, so that's fine. Let's see the score. Okay, and we are back, unfortunately with a defeat, but what can we do? Actually, we got one blind shot to the Badger, that is acceptable, and we have only 2.1 thousand damage and 200 assisting damage. But looking into all of this, fellas, I mean, listen, look how many zeros do we have over there. We are second by experience, we are second by the damage. Speaking about the margins of the first player damage-wise, yeah, the margin is like 12 damage points, so pretty much nothing. And in the end of the day, we would lose some credits, but luckily we completed the mission, and since we completed the mission, obviously we are enjoying the profits. Hip hip hooray. We cannot blame the tank for this. This is just purely matchmaking, and there is nothing what you can change about that. A Redshire standard battle. This game has quite a bit of potential. I like it. We are going to go to the heavy line. Even though there is not that many heavy tanks, I'm feeling quite confident here. I don't really feel like enemy heavies are super strong. They have ST2, which doesn't really matter. They have face, it is definitely farmable. 777 farmable, T10 farmable. It's okay. They do not have anyone with humongous amount of the armor, if I can say so, right? So that is all right, and we are feeling pretty well. what is the start for what is the best start for us? What could be the best opening, fellas? And I'm considering my life choices, and I'm thinking, whoopsie. And I'm considering, do I instantly want to go aggressively over there, or do I want to do something else, or do I want to maybe snipe this light tank? Maybe that is the correct way to start our game. Let's see. Mr. Light Tank, how are you doing? Just trying... Okay, готов. I see. Well, it was just great aim. That's all I can say, fellas. That was absolutely glorious aim, and I think we deserved it. Okay, pay attention how many forces do we have in this area. We have plenty of the tanks, right? That being said, we could guess that enemies made a decision to play a bit more passive over there. That being said, I kind of want to make pressure like this, if you know what I mean. I do not think I can go super aggressively like this instantly. I think it is not really worth it, but I will go for a blind shot like so. You never know when you are hitting shot like this, and here you go. We have a Leo sniping from the back. Remember I said I kind of like the situation? Well, I changed my mind. I do not like the situation anymore because I feel like enemy team is definitely melting, and I feel like we need to get involved here. And only one way to get involved, at least in my book, is to try to make pressure like this. Obviously, I am paying attention at this phase 1 sniping from the back, or I supposed to say going in the middle, instead of sniping from the back. So let's see what we can do. 2 shots, unfortunately I did not manage to penetrate a single of those 2, and after that we are just simply going to make pressure up front like this. Enemies have no team. This is a bit of the sadness for us, truly. I thought this game has a bit of the potential, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it. I mean, we can farm plenty of the assisting damage whenever we are going to get into position where I want to play. And oh boy, all I need to do, I need to make a bit of pressure like this. Now, our light tank is doing extraordinary job. Our light tank is slapping literally everyone with a humongous smile on his face. And there is nothing what enemies can do unless they want to go on the full throttle mode, which more likely they won't. What we want to do? We hit object with a blind shot. I think that was a double penetrator with a blind, so that is a good thing. How about you, my man? Hi. Look, in this situation we are just having a blast while farming enemies who are playing over there, right? Nothing too crazy, nothing unusual. We are just trying to do our best, and we are having the most fun in this way. Just trying to punish them. That's okay. I mean, we realize that our team is just simply dominating and beating the living crap out of everyone, so we can try to get a bit more involved here, and this is what we are doing successfully. Also, one more thing what I want to highlight is the gun handling doesn't feel unusable with this vehicle at this point. I'm not very happy with my session, right? Where the session goes and where the score goes. But I do not feel like I am playing horrible, or I am making disgusting decisions overall where the gameplay goes. I think we are just unlucky with the games, if I can say so. That's how I feel like. But maybe I am wrong. Who knows? Maybe I am the one who is playing badly, especially on the second game, right? Okay. I was considering to go for double, but I do not really think it is worth it. I will go for singles, and I will try to get as much use as I physically and possibly can this way. And there is still object somewhere lurking in the background. I would not act surprised if object is sitting here or in Alpha 1. Okay, Alpha 1 it is. Yeah, enemy team. Oi, 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 oi. Well, that's World of Tanks for you. There is nothing to say about that. But I'm not too disappointed where the tank goes. Fellas, I am not too disappointed where the tank goes. I was expecting significantly worse, I would say. That's what I was expecting. Meanwhile, this object, there is no chance he will peek like this, right? No, there is no chance. Light tank is dead, it's okay. I am still waiting until he will make a decision. Actually, how about if I would go for a tracking shot? I have a bit of the pixel, but what's from that? Is it game over? Now, indeed, it is. Okay, let's see the score. And we are back, fellas. 2,800 damage, 1,600 assisting damage. That doesn't look horrible, but it's definitely not ideal, right? We finished everything third by experience, and we finished second by the damage. 140 farmed quite a bit. Good for him. And we got 28,000 profits. I'm not very happy with this session where the score goes, unfortunately. And I know that we are going to have marking session of the ST2 as well. That's for sure. And after that, we are going to have best of in the extra channel. But you know what? I'm going to go for one more game. Why the heck not? I felt like, you know, the games in a row were just simply not so good, you know? That's about it. Let's go for one more. That's what I would call deja vu. Same Redshire, but this time we are attacking. By the way, attacking wise, this isn't ideal. Whenever you are attacking, I feel like you have significantly bigger disadvantage than when you are defending. So if I could switch the spawns, I would do that in the blink of the eye. But it is how it is, and we need to work with what we got, right? So the first things first, what I would love to do in this situation is I would love to punish someone crossing like this. Because usually there is at least a couple of the tanks who are trying to do something like this. So let's see, can we get into the position from where we can? Okay, understood. Leo is instantly in the position. Once again, at this point I cannot do absolutely anything. This is a crossfire over there. No, not so great, but once again, what can you do? So what am I instantly thinking? I am instantly thinking about trying to place somewhere over there. Hopefully, we will be able to spot someone who is sitting around this area, and if we can, hopefully we can slap them and we can get some assisting damage and so on, so on. This is... Once again, I really want to highlight how hard it is to play this map. Even though we are top tier and that is, you know, hip hip hooray, that is very, very good time for us. It's not so simple as it might look like, right? That is important thing to highlight. It is not so simple. Meanwhile, we are just feeding of this almighty Jack Panzer. This is exactly what we want to see. And this is exactly what we want to farm. Beautiful. Well, I would be a bit more happy if the last shot would be penetration, but it is how it is. Now, T-44 made a humongous mistake, fellas. T-44 made a decision to get involved here. He is not going to enjoy it. By the way, I kind of like our team positions. Skill, what do you mean you like your team positions? I mean, we actually have a chance to win this. That's what I mean, that I like it. Okay, let's have some fun with this T-44. 952. Fellas, I am feeling like I am almighty Jack Pizda with a turret and with the 2 guns. How about that? So yeah, this game is looking actually better than I expected. Enemy team is making just simply a lot of mistakes, and this is exactly what we want to see, and this is exactly what we were hoping for. Now, let's see, almighty Bizonte. Okay, Borat should be dead. Unfortunate. He survived the shot and we have 440 alpha damage, so he's a bit lucky in this kind of situation, but I cannot complain. Listen, we have such a great matchmaking in this kind of situation. We just simply cannot complain and we cannot cry about this. I can promise you that. So, how about if you would try to get involved in this way? Okay, I see, big boy, I see. 7-8 is holding this angle, that's okay. Now we know. How to make pressure? Mr. Jack Tiger, how is your day going? Good. I am actually considering to go for a double here. Skill, you know, it might be not worth it. Shh. I know that it is risky, that's what I know, but sometimes when you are feeling naughty, you need to go for it. Nah. 818, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is the selling point of the tattoo, and this is a lot of fun as well. You cannot say it is. You cannot say you are feeling bad while slapping someone for 800 or 900 or the same 1000. You know, that is fun. At least it is fun in my book. Let's see. I won't even take one for the team. Kaboom. 600 in the face. Very nice. I'm so glad I made a decision to go for one more extra game and to show the potential of this vehicle. I think I simply had a bad luck in the second and the third game. The first game was actually okay. In the first game I was sniffing what this tank is up to, if you know what I mean. Okay, 5 minutes left. There is still a lot of time. We have time. So now, in this situation, oi, are you actually going like this? Yes, you are. Okay, look at this IS-3 too. Now we are going to slap our younger brother. Hey. That is actually satisfying. That is satisfying and that is enjoyable. Can we slap him once again? This is the question. By the way, we know that there is plenty of the tank destroyer sitting in the back. We are very, very well aware of that. Oh, hi. How about this Leo? Leo is running away for his life. I cannot blame him for that, can I? And we have the STI who is sitting here. Do we have a decent enough angle? I would say yes, we do. Da. 800 in the face. Fellas, that is beautiful. I am so glad I made the decision to go for one more game. Okay, now, next. Ooh, Leo, he is asking for it. Oh, fellas, this Leo is asking for it for sure. Do I want to go for double or for single? Do I want to go for double or for single? Double. Probably I should have went for single, but that is okay. That is alright. I can't complain about this, can I? We have only 2 shots left. That being said, after this double which we are going to go for this Hashem, maybe we are going to go with a hit spam. No, Hashem is running away from us. Okay, maybe. You know what? I believe this is straightforward at this point. At this point, all we need to do, we need to find this Leopard. Hopefully we can slap him. And after that, we are going for remaining of the tank destroyers. Do I want to go for a double? Not really. Actually, single will be just fine. It's okay. I do not really mind even though he's looking at my side. Who cares? He is dead. Excellent. And here we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game. Definitely not the battle I would complain. Definitely not the game I'm going to cry about. It is just perfection in my humble opinion. That was very, very good battle. I'm glad that I made a decision to go for one more game. I was considering, you know, to call it a day and to say, okay, fine, fair enough, sometimes it happens, sometimes session is not the finest one, but you know what? We do not have bad sessions. All sessions are great. How about that? Beautiful. Can we rig Brother in Arms? Okay. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, the biggest highlight of all of this is that enemy team just simply played very, very badly. They did not secure the south. There wasn't a single gentleman in the middle. it wasn't just great. And you know what? That's good. We are taking it and we are happy about this. So what do we have? We have 8.2 thousand damage. We have close to 2,000 assisting damage. We have a solid ace. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Obviously, we have the steel wall, the high caliber, 1.3 base, actually 1.4 base experience, and we got 52,000 profits. Absolutely glorious, and I'm glad that I went for one more game. And our average performance of this tank, oh, that's what I'm talking about. Our average performance of this tank is 4.4 thousand damage, 900 assisting damage. 4 games, 75% win ratio, great. So, fellas, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you seen the 4th game, I am very, very happy about this. And I hope overall you were very, very well entertained. ST2 is not as bad as it used to be before, at least that's what I think. And I think this tank has a bit of the stuff to offer overall. Anyways, thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Skill is out for today. Peace.